my name is Jan O'Daniel. I'm the Library Media Specialist at John Hardin High School, and welcome to the Big Read. This year we are highlighting 19 young adult novels. We have one classic. We are revisiting The Handmaid's Tale because of its recent popularity, and we have 18 other brand new young adult fiction award-winning books that we're highlighting this year. And we have many students here to celebrate today, and about 22 teachers who are going to join in our book discussions and just enjoy the evening celebrating literature.
I am Lashana Pillay. Hello, fans.
Come on, guys, get in.
Hi, I'm Heather Brown. I'm a Spanish teacher here at John Hardin, and I'm excited to talk tonight about our 10th anniversary of the Big Read. This is where we teachers choose a book and we read it, and then students sign up to read that particular book. The books are chosen from our librarian, Miss O'Daniel, who chooses them from the Young Adult award-winning list. And so we begin the process in probably about April or May the year before, and it's a good time. We come and we have photo booth, we have snacks, and then after the kids get an opportunity to snack and sugar up, we then meet for book talks to discuss our books. The book that I chose was The Hate You Give, which is a socially relevant topic today with police brutality and minorities, and I highly recommend it.
Hi, I'm Lisa Sturman. I'm the interventionist at North Middle School. I was invited to attend the Big Read at John Hardin High School a number of years ago, and I have been blessed to be invited back year after year. This year is the 10th anniversary, so there's a great big party this year with lots of door prizes, cake, snacks, and best part, reading.
My name is Isaiah Dilworth, and I read the book Yummy. I liked it, and it was a really good book.
I read The Still Life of a Tornado by A.S. King, and it's about this girl, and she tries to be original, and I didn't really like it because she was very angsty about life, and that's just not my thing.
Sarah Diaz, and I'm a junior, and I'm in 11th grade at John Hardin High School. I read The Passion of Dosla, and it was a really good book. I really liked it, and it's just like, it has every key component a book should have.
And I see grapes and grape juice on your table. Why?
Because in this book, she was stomping on grapes to make wine, because one of her great friends was a winemaker or like a seller. So we have grape juice to influence wine, and then grape stomping to make wine. Thank you.
Jacqueline Shanahan, I am a senior, and the book we read was The Sun is Also a Star, and it's about these two kids who have different point of views, and Natasha, she's basically getting deported, and she's going through that whole process, and they basically just tell her no, like she's not getting deported anymore, and Daniel, he has a really bad brother that's not a brother, and he's Korean family, and they're not really a good family, so.
So do you recommend this book?
Yes, I do.
And why?
It was a really good book.
I'm Susan Plants. I'm a 12th grader here at John Hardin, and all of us read Everything, which is a book about a young girl who has lived in her house all her life because her mom told her that she has this rare disease that she could die if she goes outside. But throughout the book, she finds her love interest, and learns that she's not truly sick and that her mom has been lying to her all of her life about her disease.
Who all thought this book was great? Thumbs up.
My name's Tristan Wright. I'm in 10th grade, and we read the book We Are the Ants. it's about a young boy being abducted by aliens, and he has only a certain amount of time to decide if the world should be saved or not. I chose this book because it was very interesting, and the thought of the sci-fi mixed with a real life situation really made me feel like it was exciting and could be a good read.
What's all this stuff on your table?
It represents everything about the book, such as the characters and certain events that happened during it, such as the aliens being like the eyes, and this representing how small we are in comparison to the world, because we are the ants to the universe and the galaxies.
My name is Trevor Lyle, and the book we have read is called Red Queen. In the basic sense, Red Queen is about a young girl who is born red, which is the lower class of a society. She then starts to get feelings that most reds would not feel. As the story continues, she then gets a job as a servant in the palace. When she arrives there, she is automatically thrown into the mash of other red servants. As the story continues, she then accidentally falls in the middle of a minstrel, I believe it's called, and she falls onto an electric shield. Thinking that she is going to die, she accepts her fate. But when she hits the surface, she doesn't die. She just is there as the lightning overshows her, and then the lightning cracks. That shield is not supposed to crack no matter what, and then she falls in the middle of a pit. Thousands of silvers are looking upon her with both confusion and distrust at what they have just seen, and then she runs, because that's what she's good at.
So does she turn out to be someone of power and wealth, or should
No, she is strictly a red. She is born a red.
Okay.
But it's new, it's something unheard of. It's monstrous to think of, because she is a weakling, a person who does not belong in such high standards, yet she has something that every silver is based around, power and strength.
Great. All right. If you really enjoyed this book, give me a thumbs up.
My name's Ethan Haley. I'm a sophomore here at John Hardin High School. I read Challenge Your Deep. It's a great book about a kid who has schizophrenia. You go through his whole life, two realities, and it keeps you on edge and ready to keep going.
Okay, now I see you've got a pirate in your midst.
Yes.
Okay, and the pirate here, is he a pirate? Is that it?
Oh, well, we don't know. It's more figurative. Like, he imagines it as his big evil alongside many others, and he fights back against it to rise above.
If you enjoyed this book, give me a thumbs up.
My name is Mark Dutton. I'm a sophomore. I chose Salt to the Sea, and I enjoyed the book, but it was not my cup of tea. But who knows, maybe someone else would enjoy the book.
All these different people are trying to escape. It's set in World War II, and they're just trying to escape both the Germans and the Russians. And it's kind of like they all carry their own secrets with them, and some are worse than others, but it's kind of like the way they think of their own secrets and the way they carry them. But in the end, it's kind of like they're all there for each other, even though some of them do die, but it's kind of, it works out all in a way.
My name is Travis Field. I go to John Hardin High School, and I'm in 9th grade. And the book that I read is called Sight. And the reason why I like the book was because it was very reminiscent of what would happen in the future.
Aha, so if you like this book, give me a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Okay, now I see popsuckers. What is that?
Inside the book, there are these people called Sides who grant immunity with these rings if you kiss it. And
the size, they're basically population control, so they have to go out and glean people to keep the population down. And so basically what they'll do is they can grant you a year of immunity from being gleaned.
I'm Avery Canuck. I'm in 12th grade. I'm 18. I've read The Reader, which is a really good book. It's about a girl being suppressed by not being able to read. So she, throughout the story, there's relationships build, like her and Archer, a male that she met, suspicious of each other. They're, trying to get along with each other as they don't trust each other. It was a pretty good book.
Hi, I'm Melody Cazares, and we read The Serpent King by Jeff Sinter. It's about 3 high school children who grew up in the same town from different backgrounds, and they went on with their lives.
Hi, my name is Ben Rangel, and I read the book Bang, and it is about Sebastian Cody, who at the age of 4, he shot and killed his little sister on accident. And at the age of 14 in high school, he still regrets every moment of it.
Now, why did that book attract you right away?
Well, it said on the front, it says, "One shot ruined his life, another could end it." Through the whole book, you're wondering, is he going to kill himself? What is he going to do? And you never know.
All right, if you enjoyed this book, give me a thumbs up.
I'm Angel Mike. I'm in 9th grade, and about this book, it's about a girl who attempts to commit suicide, but she doesn't really commit it because she fails at it. And she goes to this hospital, and she meets a bunch of people. She makes friends. She saves one of her friends, and she kind of helps him out a little bit. And she stays at the hospital and helps him cope from what she was going through because they were all going through the same things.
Give me a thumbs up if you like the book.
I'm Lucy Sensala. I'm a junior, and our book was The Handmaid's Tale. Well, The Handmaid's Tale was about a woman who is put in the service of a commander, and their job is to serve this commander without having any identity of their own and without having any freedoms in the world. They can't read, they can't go anywhere by themselves, and they don't even have a choice of where they get to live, what their name is. And so the whole book focuses around a dystopian future where the women are oppressed to the point that they're not even people anymore.
If you like this book, give me a thumbs up. Thumbs up on The Handmaid's Tale.
So my name is Michaela Velozny, and we are in the group for The Smell of Other People's Houses, which is a pretty in-depth tale of the story of like 4 different kids or 5 different kids, and they all end up intertwining through a series of events, and it's really good. There's a lot of good figurative language and such, and if you read it, it's going to be great. But just take your time with it and don't rush because you might miss over things. Also, in advance, because this is kind of hard to keep track of, there is somewhere a key of characters because you're going to need it. There's a lot.
All right, give me a thumbs up. Did you like this book?
Yes, we did. It was amazing.
Hi, I'm Joseph McCord, and I am a junior at John Hardin. And I read This Way Home, and it's mainly about Elijah, who is a basketball player, and he is living in the hood-like areas, and he's experiencing things that would kind of he experienced struggles throughout his journey throughout the book, and
Was it a good book?
yes, it was a very good book. I enjoyed it all, and it was really relatable to me. How it was mainly modern day, and I liked how Elisha is a level-headed character. How he thinks about others and how he always he's really suspicious and he cares about his friends in the surrounding area.
All right, did you like it, Miss Finley?
Yes, it was a very good book. And like Joseph said, it's a book that can relate to what's going on today with some gang-related and bribery in the sports field, and so something that we thought is very relatable to us today.
Hi, I'm Abby Tucker, and I just read Girl in Pieces.
It's a book about a girl who's struggling. She's living on the streets, and she tries to kill herself and gets put into a mental hospital for a while. And then she has to leave because there's no money for her to stay there longer. She ends up getting into bad stuff again when she leaves. But by the end of the book, everything's going pretty good, and her life's been turned back around.
All right, if you enjoyed this book, give me a thumbs up. Did you enjoy this book?
My name is Willie Wright. I'm a freshman at John Hardin, and I read The Hate You Give.
What's it about?
It's about police brutality in America.
So, relatable? Very topical? All right, give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it.
I'm Jasmine Beretta, and I'm a junior, and the book we read is What We Saw, and it's about a girl who got sexually assaulted by basketball players, and they're just trying to right their wrongs. That's it.
Did you all like the book? Thumbs
Yes,
up?
it was good.
It was good? Thumbs up?
Hi, I'm Crystal Wilkerson, and we want to thank everybody for coming to the Big Read. See you next year.
It's a beautiful fall afternoon here at John Hardin High School, where the high school is going to be celebrating its homecoming tonight at John Hardin's football game. A large crowd has gathered to watch the parade today, which will start over at New Highland Elementary School, then down through the student population of Bluegrass Middle School, and finally end in front of John Hardin High School. Like all homecomings, you can't have a homecoming without a band, without floats, without homecoming king and queen candidates, and of course, without the students. So sit back and enjoy this beautiful homecoming parade, John Hardin High School. The parade is topping the hill. The march has just left New Highland Elementary, and now the police vehicle, Radcliffe Police Department, they're leading the parade in procession down W.A. Jenkins Road, and they're going to be going next to Bluegrass Middle School, where a large number of students are lining the parking lot to pay tribute and show their spirit for the John Hardin Bulldogs. That's Bluegrass Middle School counselor Kelly Fisher out there, helping to assist with traffic control as the parade gets ready to enter the Bluegrass Middle School parking lot. Behind the Radcliffe Police Department, of course, is the Radcliffe Fire Department with one of its beautiful trucks. And then coming up after that is the John Hardin JROTC cadet carrying the colors. And the John Hardin Bulldog Marching Band follows behind that. As the Radcliffe Police Department enters the parade procession at Bluegrass Middle School, here comes the Radcliffe Fire Department. Everyone is really excited about today's parade and the homecoming here at John Hardin High School. And again, this is the John Hardin High School JROTC cadets carrying the colors. And following behind, the John Hardin Bulldog Marching Band. The Radcliffe Police Department leading the parade into the high school parking lot. along with the Radcliffe Fire Department. And the John Hardin High School JROTC Color Guard. Following the band, we have the John Hardin High School JROTC Cadet Bulldogs, and they're marching to cadence. They come in front of the school. Impressive group of young men and women who do a lot for the community through their leadership classes. We really appreciate their service. Like any parade, we have our candidates for Homecoming Queen. We have Elena Pena. Following Elena, we have Andoria Cleveland. Andoria Cleveland, another homecoming candidate. Got the nice Queen rave going there. We have Lauren Lawson. Looks like that car is being driven by Chad Lewis, the counselor here at John Hardin High School. Also was the former Bulldog football coach. Decided to retire from that job. All right, then we have Camille England, our next Queen candidate. We have some of our floats coming up. Rest in peace. Of course, they play more traditional school and football this weekend, so it's about how they're going to kill the competition. And we have, looks like Clifford, the big red dog, coming up in a float. And we got another float that says Go Bulldogs. We have a goal post here. And another cute float that says John Hardin is going to make Mustangs blue, because it's the more Mustangs, of course. Cute floats. Whoops, the group's worked on their floats, and one's had a little bit of a crash and burn there. And then, of course, we have the football team, the John Hardin Bulldog team. And, of course, the Bulldogs will be in action tonight against the Moore Mustangs. There's another nice float coming up. That's the yearbook float. Trying to sell yearbooks. Yearbook's a great way to collect your memories, keep them forever and ever. And we have a cute float there with Bulldog. Looks like he's taming that Mustang there. And bringing it up with a nice float with some heart balloons. Got some more floats coming up down the way. Okay, this is a cute float. Riding and planting students in jobs in our community. So that's got probably working with one of the groups. Let's see, Operation Beat the Mustangs. And another float there. Welcome to the dog pound. That's what they're saying to the Moore Mustangs. They're going to be going into the dog pound. And love you all over with the Bulldogs. You're going to bowl them over. Now we got the cheerleaders. course, we have our T-Rex that is cheering on the crowd. Now everybody's going to follow in, and they're going to have a spirit rally going on inside the school.
I'm Maggie Vogel, a teacher here at John Hardin High School. I'm Heather Hodges, community partner. We hope you enjoyed our parade today. Go Bulldogs!
Hi, I'm Elizabeth Lanham. I'm the president or the student council advisor here at John Hardin High School. The kids have been working really hard all week on spirit decorations and getting the hall and the commons ready and the floats ready. And we're tired, but we're excited, and we can't wait to take on the more Mustangs tonight. Go Dogs!
My name is Mark Wells, the principal at John Hardin High School. This is our homecoming fall spirit week. We just had our homecoming parade. Very proud of our students for the effort they put into the parade, not just the parade, but the entire week. We've had staff members stay after school multiple days, putting up our signs and posters, preparing our floats for our float contest and our parade. Very thankful for New Highland and Bluegrass, New Highland Elementary and Bluegrass Middle School, their cooperation. Their kids did a great job today. Their staff was out cheering our students on as they came by. Just a great atmosphere today at John Hardin. Very proud of our kids and our staff.